So one of the main takeaways that I have taken away from life is really to do an autopsy of things and projects once they're complete. So anytime something is over, or anytime I'm in progress with something, or anytime I'm trying to track how well I've done, what I've learned, what to take away from something, I always do an autopsy of the work that I've done and just assess how I think it's gone. And so I thought it'd be cool to make a video to think about how my 32 fan video went, to think about what I took away from that, and just to give kind of like a closing video on that chapter, because it took a lot of work, because I had so many people that were willing to be a part of it. I wanted to take the time to actually reflect on that work and to make a video about what that whole project meant to me. One of the things I've learned since starting YouTube is how being authentic and leaning into things that really matter to you, how rewarding it is. And once I see a video go out that I created, and once I watch it live, and once I see it back on my channel, it always gives me joy. And so that's really what this 32 team project or fan series did for me, is it really gave me perspective on the things that I love to do. I knew when I started a YouTube channel that I had some ideas of things that would be fun or things that would be challenging for me. And so I got to really live out that dream by being able to talk to the 32 fans. Was it easy? No. Did it take a lot of work? Absolutely. But I made some amazing relationships. I was able to talk about the NFL, which I love talking NFL, even though I don't always know everything. I don't know all the stats. I don't know all the statistics. I don't know all the players. I don't know all the things, but it was so cool to hear different fans talk about their teams, to give me their perspectives. And it was also cool to take away things from those conversations. And it was interesting to hear how different people are analyzing different things and how different people see different things from their team's perspective. And so it was really cool to do that. I will say that one of the things I learned about my series is how much I didn't know about teams on the West Coast. And I said that in some of my videos, but it's super cool and a reminder to myself that, like, yes, you watch a lot of football, but there are some teams that you're missing out on. And so that's like a reminder to me, like this season, like pay attention to some other teams and to really open my mind on some things that I wasn't watching before. The other thing the series really solidified for me also is the importance of the coaching staff and the offensive line. It sounds really ridiculous that I'm saying that, because I clearly know that that's important. But talking to different fans and hearing them talking about their coaches and hearing them talk about offensive line play really solidified that. And the one thing I want to mention is a lot of people didn't necessarily talk about their head coaches. They talked about the other coaches and they talked about the other position groups. And so that was super fun for me to like hear their opinion and to get their thoughts and to really understand their perspective as well. One of the other things that I really didn't factor in how much I was going to love doing is how much I learned and how many notes I took on the playback watching some of the videos. And I'm not going to lie to you, I have so much content that I could slowly put out and I could slowly dump out. And if I was like a lot of content creators, I would cut up different clips and I would start putting out 4-minute videos here, 5-minute videos here. And on some of those videos, I might decide to cut up some of it and put it out. But really, it served as a good learning opportunity for me. And I've always said, I don't want to be somebody that just makes content because I have content to put out. I want my content to mean something or to have a purpose. It's like writing little mini dissertations every time I put together a video. And so it's just really fun for me. So I don't want to become something that just like puts out content because I have content. Because let's be honest, I think I have like 30 hours of footage of interviews that I did with those 32 different teams. So I have a ton of things to put out and I might do that. But as of now, I don't know what my goal is with all that content that I have. And I know most people are going to listen to this. We're going to say, put the content out, put the content out, put the content out. Maybe I will. But honestly, the whole thought process in doing this series was, yes, obviously it was going to give me 32 different videos, but what it really was going to do was going to be bringing a passion of mine really close to me and allowing me to learn more about a sport that obviously I've never played, but I love to listen to, I love to watch, and I love to talk about it. And so I was super excited that I had a chance just to talk to people that I don't know about football and to get their perspectives. And so it was super fun for me that I did that. I know I made a video at the very beginning of this to talk about what I was doing and how I was doing it and different things like that. But now that it's come to an end, I wanted to almost put the final end, as you will, to the series and say that yes, it's over. No, I'm not going to have any more fan conversations for now. I'm not going to. But I do want to say that there are going to be a few videos that start to roll out this week and maybe into next week that do focus on a little bit of the things that I learned and a little bit of the takeaways that I had from those conversations. So I will have some things that are going to come out that will talk about some of the things that was talked about in that video. So if you're wondering what's next for my channel and what's next for me, is obviously football season is coming up. So there's going to be a lot of football content. But also, I'm just going to keep doing what I do best. I'm just going to talk about the things I want to talk about, not talk about the things I don't want to talk about. And I'm just going to continue to grow and build my channel. And so if you enjoy that process with me, just be sure to subscribe and turn those notification buttons on. And then the last thing I will say is I have been asked a lot of times, when will I go live? What is my live schedule? What is this? What is that? What is that? I don't know the answer to the question. So if you're somebody that's asking me that question, I don't know the answer. And that's why usually when somebody asks me, I don't know what to say because I actually don't know. And now that I've made this video, watch, I'm going to be going live or doing something different that I didn't know that I was going to do. Because really what I'm doing is just testing out different things, just figuring out what I like to do. So now that this main series is over, I am going to figure out what I'm going to do next. And I hope that there will be some exciting things coming during the football season. I don't know, but just stay tuned. And if you have any questions, like I always say, feel free to drop them below. And again, just thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for being interested. Thank you for being curious. Thank you for being people that when you saw your team, you got really excited. I thought that was cool. But like I said before, I'll have some content rolling out in regards to the videos that I created. I don't know if I'll clip up some of the videos. I don't know what I'll do, but we'll figure it out as I go along. But at the end of the day, I appreciate you for caring. I appreciate even those of you that don't care, but you're just watching just to see what I have going on. I actually appreciate you too. But I will just end this video here. I just want to say thank you again for your support. Thank you again for following along in this journey. Thank you again to every single person that has subscribed just to see what I have going on. I will tell you, I am working on a couple of things. I don't know what will come to fruition and what will actually be released and what will actually happen. All I know is that I'm excited for football season to start, and I'm excited for all of these teams to get on the field so we actually have real current things to talk about and that we can stop looking at old data and stop looking at old numbers.